Good afternoon, sir. My name is Hans, and today I'm going to talk about doing sports nowadays. First, we're going to talk about sports. Sports, in my opinion, is actually an activity that we do to that people do in order to keep their body healthy or keep their body fit. And some people also do it for fun. For example, like playing sports as their passion or as their job, as their hobby. So today first I'm gonna talk about a few sports first. Like I'm gonna name a few sports. For example, like running. That those are running, walking, jumping. Those are basic sports. The second thing is the second type of sports is like a more hardcore one, in my opinion, like basketball, football, soccer. What I meant by football is like American football. Um, Badminton, tennis, and etc. And I'm gonna talk about the one that I know the most about, and that is basketball. So first, I'm gonna introduce all of you about basketball. Basketball is a ball game where we need three basics skills in order to play it in order to play the game. So what are these three skills? The first is obviously shooting. Shooting is a technique where we take the ball and we throw it towards the rim. Rim is a goal for basketball. And the second basic skill is dribbling. Dribbling is of course needed for basketball because how else can you take the ball across the court? So dribbling is used to carry the ball across the court so that people can score on both sides depending on which team you are in. And the third one is passing the ball. Of course, there's a few rules in basketball that I'm not gonna name all of those. So the rule is if you are dribbling and then you stop the ball, which means you stop dribbling, you cannot dribble once more. The rule is called double. Yeah, you just can't dribble anymore. So in order to avoid that, we're gonna pass the ball to other person pass the ball. So passing is very important in basketball too because basketball or any kind of sports, I mean, is a team game. It's not all about yourself. It's a team game. So how does this actually connect to the topic that I said earlier, which is what is it again? Doing sport nowadays. So first, I'm gonna talk about my next one. I'm gonna talk about my experience. So I really love basketball, and I do. I got my inspiration to play basketball because of a player inside the NBA. I'm gonna explain a little bit about the NBA. So NBA stands for National Basketball Association, where that it is a basketball league in America where a lot of players from all around the world, including China, uh, Spain, or even Australia, or even some other countries, uh, the top most basketball player in the world, just play in that league. Uh, so there's one specific player that I really really love, called Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's in my opinion the best basketball player ever. He's from Athens, Greece, and that's all I'm gonna say about NBA. So basketball. Back to the topic. Basketball. The so before all this pandemic things going on, I really really loved to play basketball with my friends. Especially the location that I played is actually near Maitreya. It's not near. It's inside Maitreya. Like the next to the building, we at the school we got a basketball court. So the reason I played there is because it's full court and it is a very very clean court. It is just one of the best basketball court in Batam, which is the place that I lived. So we and it is also near my house, and it is very easy. it is accessible. It is easy to go in. No rules whatsoever, except you cannot bring non-vegetarian foods, and that's all. Uh, mm, so me and my friends, before this whole pandemic thing going on, we always go there and play some ball. We play ball like 5v5 because it's full court, right? As I said earlier, we play basketball, blah blah blah. And then after this pandemic, I mean, like hit our country, like, but Indonesia in general. After this pandemic hit our country, we can't play anymore. The first reason is not because we are wary of the pandemic. The main reason is because they prohibit us from going to the basketball court anymore. So we can't play there. We need to find another location. We find, and we decided to play at my housing complex basketball court. So in my housing complex, we got a basketball court. The reason why we didn't play there is because it's a half court. So in full court, as I said earlier, we can play 5v5, 5 versus 5. So it got 10 players, right? However, in half court, in these kind of situations, we can only play 3v3. And I've got a lot of friends that want to play basketball, and also, of course, it is not private. The place is not private, so it is a public place. A lot of people are queuing for to play there. So we decided, this pandemic, this whole pandemic thing is going crazy right now. So we decided to stop playing sports, which is what the topic earlier. We just can't play sports nowadays. Pandemic is ruining everything for me because I really really do love basketball, and it has been like what, 6 months, half a year since I played basketball. All I do was just play cycling near my housing complex, around my housing complex. I'm sorry, around my housing complex. I just cycling, running, sometimes jogging, or do some calisthenics like push-ups. I can't do pull-up because I don't have any pull-up bar. Push-ups, sit-ups. What else? Jumping jacks. Just to keep your body fit, because in this whole when this pandemic situation going on, people rarely go people oh people rarely go outside. I'm sorry. Oh my god, people rarely go outside. So which means your body can deteriorate. So because you don't have any activity to do, all you do is just laying in the couch. You don't do any exercises. So when this whole pandemic thing going on, we just stopped. I didn't play basketball. We didn't play. I also used to play badminton with my friends. However, it's risky. We know the risk, and we don't want to, endanger our lives and also our family lives. It is just not worth it. So I decided, we're just gonna stay at our house, do some light exercises, just stay healthy in general. Stay healthy is the most important thing right now. Sports, of course, you can do, but just stay away from crowded places, especially like the basketball court. Oh, another thing is, there's another reason that I didn't play at the my housing complex basketball court. It's because they removed the ring. Oh my god, they removed the freaking ring. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. The ring. They just removed the ring so that they just don't want people to play there anymore, including including someone who lives at this housing complex, which is actually frustrating for me because, in my opinion, they should like make a rule where only the people who lives here can play at that basketball court. Uh, yeah, just let other people play somewhere else. Let us who actually pay to live here to play at the basketball court. I don't know. I don't know what are they thinking when they're removing the ring. But overall, yeah, nowadays it is just hard to play to do sports in general. Sometimes when you're running, we also need to wear a mask, which is actually which makes us very hard to breathe. That's the point. Yeah, it is just very hard to breathe. And yeah, that's all about it. I guess that's all I'm gonna talk about doing sports nowadays. Thank you, Sir Anton, and yeah, good evening, sir.